Jesus here, how y'all doing? I have some unfortunate news going forward with my Pokemon White playthrough. I am going to have to start over, but this does allow for opportunities to make it that much better, and I'm definitely going to look into that. And I have a battle here against New Light. He's a little swimmer dude, and as all swimmers would, they all carry their ancient omastars, which are very rare, as well as an Archops, a Houndoom, a Mew, Troll, and Hazard dude. So as you can see, I have liepard, bronzong, Togekiss, Mew, raikou, ninjask. Very similar team to the last ones. My bronzong actually is heat proof and defensive because it cores along with Togekiss. So that is kind of how that's working. And I'm afraid of Houndoom. It really threatens a lot of my team. Everything else isn't really going to be that much of a problem. Like Archops really isn't that much of a problem to this team. But Mew could be annoying as always, and Omastar could be annoying if it gets something up, and of course this troll thing could be annoying, and of course lots of entry hazards also could be annoying. So there's lots of annoying shit in this battle, and let's just get into it. It's kind of a nice, mellow, calm, but yet very thought-provoking battle. So let's do it. We lead Togekiss, predicting that Ferroseed lead, but no, he leads Whimsicott, and we're just going to go straight for that Fire Blast, which kind of sucks because it does let him know we have the Fire Blast, as he just goes for a Substitute, as I kind of expected him to just Leech Seed or switch out of there or something like that. So he does just Sub-Scout, as he goes for another Substitute, and I brought up my Mew, and in a vacuum, this is just, kind of silly to let Mew get hurt. When you have a perfectly good liepard on this team that could basically take anything this thing wants to do to me. So anyways, we're going to double out into that liepard on this turn. We're just going to get the taunt off on this Ferris as he goes for the gyro ball, which is way too much damage. I mean, those things, they don't have much attack stat, etc., but my liepard is max speed, so perhaps it is base 225 if it is max. So I bring in the super slow bronzong as that gyro ball does nothing. I'm just going to get free rocks up here as he goes into his Whimsicott, and that is going to force me to switch out. And honestly, I don't have too much more I could do, but I could have stayed and kept gyro balling. Instead, I decided to go into liepard, which he does go for the Substitute, so I am able to get that encore off, which is always good to have something encored into Substitute. Sucker. Anyways, we're going to go out into a U-turn. Figuring that, hey, we're just going to build some momentum here. This is a scouting momentum building liepard set, as you may know. So we go into Togekiss here, as, it kind of seemed obvious. It would have been nice just to go for the Air Slash, but no, I go for the damn Fire Blast, figuring I just want to take this damn thing out. Kind of silly in a vacuum, so Bronzong dies here. The crit probably didn't matter. So he loses a lot of special attack. But yeah, so we're going to go into Mew here, figuring that, hey, I can just take hits. He goes for the Sucker Punch here as ISD up. I figure I could take a hit that this thing wants to throw at me, but I can't, which is really annoying. I thought for sure I could take a Crunch. I do carry some defensive bulk on this Mew, but probably not enough. So he goes for the Overheat on this Togekiss. I just trick off my specs as I realize that all this Togekiss really needs to do is Grass Knot, this Omastar, and Fire Blast, and Ferroseed. So yeah, I Air Slash him. He brings in Omastar here as I kill him, and I realize Omastar outspeeds me. Shit, I cannot Grass Knot him here. So I switch out into Liepard, figuring, hey, if he does go for something, I can just, I can just encore him. It might have been, honestly, I could have just gone straight for a T-Wave, but I didn't. But anyways, it's okay because a T-Wave Ferroseed is only going to increase its Gyro Ball power. So yeah, he finishes me off with a Gyro Ball, which kind of sucks. But he's taunted, so I figure I can go into Togekiss here, and I just go for the Grass Knot, figuring obviously he doesn't want this thing to die at this point, but apparently he does want it to die. And apparently Iron Barb hurts me and the Life Orb hurts me. So I'm looking like a fool now. It's okay though. I got Raikou. I'm going to call mine up. And right here, the taunt ends. So I expect him. He's definitely going to be switching out here into Whimsicott, predicting the Substitute. But no, he stays in and T-Waves me. So annoying. So aggravating. Always one step ahead of me. But I figured he just wants to stay the hell in here and just get his stupid hazards up, I guess. So now I can just go for free. No, I'd go for another HP as he just goes for a gyro ball here. And that crit is doing 27%. He got really lucky he crit me because he did paralyze me first. Then he went for the gyro ball, which is kind of silly. So I figured that he's putting up spikes, which don't even matter because my other Pokemon is floating. So I figure I can just sub up here, go for that HP Ice, and clean out this Whimsicott, and hopefully just clean out anything else he wants to bring in. So he brings Mew in here, and I didn't think Mew would fare too well, but I did figure he could break my sub and then KO me with some attacking move. But no, he actually is gonna like sponge up. He must be max on the defense HP, so that's really annoying. And I get paralyzed when I did the Calm Mind, so that is going to be the difference between a, that 2-hit KO. So I Calm Mind again here, which is okay. I mean, it will ensure that this Mew has to make a decision on whether to kill me or be low on health, which I do assume that, yeah, unboosted my flying thing cannot OHKO Mew. So that is a fact. So I bring in Ninjask here, as my only play here is to go for the Sword Stance because maybe I'll be able to take out Archaps. He misses a Willow, which is beautiful, and I decide at this point on +2, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to X Scissor him. I don't want to be burned because that is going to be taking a lot of damage away from me. So even though I could have got, well, no, I could have gotten a +6. So I go for the X Scissor here, and Omastar takes it. Too bulky. Omastar. Too bulky. Chuck. So that was a very, very good match. It was, one of the more thought-provoking matches I had during that day. And anyways, I want to say once again, good match, new light, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out. If you are viewing this video, Jesus has tragically passed away. Or you've reached the end of one of my videos. So here's a quick tutorial. I know, what the hell do we do here? Thumbs up button here. Let's do that. Let's see Facebook, Twitter, Finnish websites, Korean websites, whatever the hell those are. If your friends have them, here's a link. Copy that, share them. Comment section right here. Type something creative. Post it. And that one, boom, we can always thumbs down it if it's not creative enough. There you go.